Hi, Gunnar. How can I help you? Is
Hello.
there?
I don't know if you can help me or not. It's just a question if something is possible. I have
Sure.
I have a I have a course set up in Swedish,
Okay.
and I changed the system language there. There are though there are some places where there's still English text that I can't change. But
Sure.
anyway, I want to know now if I can set up a separate course. It's really the same course, but in Finnish and change the language. I guess the system can only be one language.
Exactly. If you are a pro member, you have three sites. A different site can have a different language, but one site can have only one language.
So I can open up a second site.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. And can I somehow clone things from the first site to the second one?
I'm afraid not. You would have to do it again.
That means I have to do everything all over again.
Yes.
Yeah, well, then I have
Design of
my
the
answers.
pages, the design of the pages is something that you can move over using the code, but the rest of the things like emails, messages, everything else, those you would have to do manually.
And the course, the lessons, can I clone them over?
That has to be manual.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
afraid of that.
Yeah.
I have another question too, then I'm ready.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, and this is for the first one that is already up and running. Uh, it's a course with 20 lessons, and then people are supposed to be finished. The number 21 is an assignment, and
Okay.
when I approve that, they're supposed to be finished. But if and that works, they send in the assignments. I can correct them. I can manage them, which means I can approve them, reject them, or ask them for resubmission. But if I approve them and then look at the course progress report, it looks like they're not finished. Uh, so how do I make the when I have approved one assignment, I would need the progress report to say that that person is finished and done, and that doesn't happen.
So what you can do is in the assignments, there is also an option to make it mandatory. Until and unless all the parts of the assignment are answered, people will not be able to submit it to you. So you can make it mandatory.
It is mandatory. And then
Okay.
and then they send it to me, I approve it, and in the student part, I can see that they are managed and approved, but they don't disappear from the course progress. It looks
Okay.
like they are 96% finished or something like that.
Okay. I would request if you write to support@zenler.com and they can help you understand if there is any technical, error on your site or if something needs to be worked on.
Yeah, I'll have to write to the support then.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay, that was all.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Meanwhile, we have more people coming in. Have you been following the awesome Zenler tour that we have been doing? Today was another live at 1 p.m. where Kevin covered about the landing pages and how to make landing pages the best using the Zenler platform. Similarly, across the month, we have several live sessions where you'll understand how to use different aspects of Zenler for yourself. The third live is coming up on the 1st of March for pages and blogging. I would be there on some lives as well. Make sure you go to the events section. I'll show you right here. Make sure that you go to the events section of the page. You're in the community. You go to the events section, and here you'll be able to see upcoming events. This is the session that is happening right now. We have the third one coming on blogging. Then we have the fourth one on the 4th of March, which is live areas where I would be there and I would be covering the event. So make sure that you go and check the past events as well, where we did the page builder one, we did introduction to Zenler, and the ones that are coming up across March. And we have another user in. Hi, Susan. How can I help you?
1 minute.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi, thanks. I'm just popping in. I've been a Zenler subscriber for 2 years now, and
Oh, that's
I'm just interested in the series. So I thought this was going to be the 11-part learning series, or is that at another time?
okay. That has already happened. That was in the month of January. Are
Okay.
you talking community series?
Yes.
Yes, that has already happened in January. I'll just share my screen real quick and I'll show you again. If you go to the past events here, I'll click on see more and you'll have to scroll down a little bit and go to January. And
Okay.
then you see these ones with this color and branding, which is purple and pink together. How to promote your community through the newsletter, mega Q&A for communities, then how to monetize your community. Then there is another one, sitemap for communities, creating a community content calendar, leveraging social media to attract new members. So there are
Okay.
11 series starting from the 7th of Jan, and you can follow these.
Okay. All right. And I just want to make sure I'm in the Facebook group. I believe I am. Let's
I'll send
see.
you the link on the chat if you're not. Just allow me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've just put it on the chat for you.
Okay. I've got so many windows open here. I just lost where we are.
That happens very easily. Don't worry.
Okay. There. All right. Okay. Thank you. Let me make
Thank
sure.
you. Hi, Tracy. How can I help you today?
Hi, Manny. Thank you for letting me hop on. I've got a question about memberships, if I may, please.
Yes, please.
I and a colleague are going to open a membership. We're both on Zenler. I've got a pro plan. She's got a free plan. And what we want to do is pool our resources so we can offer some value added to our members. So I was really wondering how the best way to go about this is. So would it be a good idea for me to use one of my other accounts as a pro user to set up a membership that we could both use, both the admins on? Would that be the best way?
Yes, I was about to say that because when you give admin access to one other fellow colleague, they have access to everything apart from billing. So that is something they cannot access, but they have access to everything else, all your content, all your students, all your database, everything. So a good idea would be creating a separate site that is only meant for that particular project that you're working on. And tomorrow, if that project is no longer working, then you can change the domain name, you can change the face and shape of the site, and internally any content that needs to be removed that is of your fellow colleague can be easily removed.
Brilliant. Okay, that's fabulous. And then within that, when we set up the membership, could we have on our individual sites a link to that second site of mine that would be the membership only?
Yeah. Absolutely. What you can do is you can copy over the link of the site and put it in your header menu easily. Any link can be put in your header menu.
Okay, great. And then we were thinking of when we set up the membership to have it as a course. So we could have a free plan so people could just get a taster of what we were going to offer, and then a paid plan which would have course content in like videos, PDFs, slide presentations, that type of thing. Do we have a limit to what we can put within a course?
It is unlimited storage, but there is a fair use policy depending upon how much and how far do you go, but it is unlimited.
Okay, brilliant. Lovely. I think that answers my question. I'm just going to go and hurry myself and do another site then. Thank you very much indeed.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay, can I ask you a question about the bundle?
Yes, absolutely.
So that means that I could create, because I was asking the beautiful woman who works with/for me, if I want to offer like, okay, so buy this and get this for a discount, or buy the tool for something. Is this where I'm creating that?
Okay, can you ask that question once again?
The bundle. I'm in the dashboard, so I have dashboard, courses, marketing funnels, email broadcast, community,
Bundles,
site
yeah.
life. When I'm in courses, you have all courses. So if I click there, I see all the courses that I'm offering on my site. And then if you click on bundles,
Yes, correct.
so that could be like the whole shebang, and then you have all the programs for this amount of money,
Okay.
or I
All
could do
right,
that.
right. Okay, so you want to understand what bundles are. Bundles are a combination of courses that you sell together. Let's say you want to offer 4 courses for an amount of $500. Rather than the person going and subscribing to each one of them, they subscribe to the bundle and they get access to all 4 courses at once.
Okay. So I could do that. And do they have their own page, or?
They have their own page, they have their own sales page, registration page, access page, everything of their own. The only thing that bundles do is act as a medium to sign up for people in one go. That's it. But it has all the frameworks for you, sales page, registration page, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've used and the blog, I've never used that.
Yeah.
Where would you find it? When you're on the main page, where
A
would you
blog?
find it? Yeah.
Okay, one second. I'll send you an article which will give you an in-depth knowledge about the blog. Just give me 1 minute.
Because I have a blog on my website, like You Got Zurich, I have a blog there. And I was thinking, is this seen?
Okay, I'll send you this one, which is creating your blog post. So you'll be able to understand how to go to blogs and how to navigate through blogs. I'll just send it here. I'll send it to you on the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll read that later. So you see this. Okay, so I'll read that later then.
Yeah.
Okay. I know that I created an affiliate program this year, and I don't know, I don't see where the reports. That's where I should see nobody sold
The
any.
reports. What I would suggest is, have you taken a complete, have you ever been on the webinar or the onboarding of Zenler where they showcase you the entire account and how it looks like?
Well, that's the one that I'm taking right now. I just thought, well, she's there, I'm there. I might as well ask questions.
All right. Because I thought that you're trying to figure out the platform. So
No,
I
no,
said
no,
that.
no. I've been using it, and I've been looking and trying and testing. It's just that this week I thought, oh, I didn't, because I wanted to create a bundle for
Right.
to offer 1, 2, 3 for this
Yeah.
special price. Like get the 3
Right.
and you'll have access to all that for this special price. And I've been wanting to do that. I just didn't take the time. Like the quiz and survey, I don't know. So I guess that I have to explore that, right?
Yes, absolutely. A little bit of here and there would definitely help more, but ask me questions. I'm happy to help.
Well, you see the broadcast, email broadcast. I'm sending emails just to the people who are subscribing when you have maintenance on the site. Like I sent them a message to say, oh, okay, you have this. I have a bounced address to unsubscribe. There you go. That's about it. And then community, that's one thing that I wanted to activate in 2025, the community,
Right.
because
Absolutely.
I don't know how many people are there. I probably have 125 people who are on this
What you
list.
can do is, in the month of January, we did a full workshop called the Communities Workshop. The recordings are in Facebook under the events area. And there are about 10 to 11 sessions that we did covering every aspect of the community. So probably
Okay.
those recordings are going to help you out to get started with communities.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll have a look at that. Okay, so I thought it was a second class, so there you go. We don't have to
Yeah.
stay together here.
Yeah.
Parfait, dear. Well, thank you
Sorry?
for the information there. I'll have a look.
Absolutely. You're always welcome to come and ask questions, as many questions as you want.
It's funny because I thought nobody's there. Like anybody showed up or
No, people do. So there are there are phases of people. If you watch the last recording, the room was full, and I had to stop the person from asking questions and saying, "Okay, I'll come back to you later. I'll answer the question first." So the room was entirely full for 2 hours. Then we did have people right now. When we started 4 p.m. UK time, they come in, they ask their question, and they pop out. So some days are one by one, and some days are everybody together.
very good then. Okay,
Yeah.
because I felt bad. I thought, oh my gosh, is she by herself?
Oh no, that happens once in a while, but I also get a little bit of rest. That's
Okay.
actually helped, keep my voice in control.
Oui. Where are you? Where are you? Are you in the UK?
No, I'm based out of India.
Okay. Which part? North, south?
North.
Okay. Well, you have a great day, dear. And
Wish you
thank
the
you.
same. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye. Like everybody was on the Zenler tour video today and had great bunch of learning. We answered some questions today, was a little bit of a quiet session, but we are here every Thursday, 4 p.m. UK time, and it goes up to 6 p.m. UK time to answer all questions that you have related to Zenler. Do not forget to tune in into the Zenler tour that is happening almost every 3 days, 1 p.m. UK time, and Zenler Educational Live Session at 4 p.m. UK time every Thursday. I'll see you next time.